Hi, so I'll just show you how to construct the shadow detector kit. So if you take the plastic box and you place the kit, the printed circuit board on top, and take a brad awl once you've positioned it, and then what I do is I mark through each set of LED holes. So I do that 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's 6 holes for each set of 3 LEDs. And I also do the same for S1, which is where the switch is. So when you move it to the side, you'll have some tiny marks where the tweezers or the bradawl has marked a hole. Then what I do is I'll mark in the centre of those and then centre pop them and then drill through. So you can drill these, I think, at 10mm. Then I put a countersunk either side to give it a bit of relief, and then these ones at 5mm, and I drill about a 5mm hole there. So to get the board at the right level in comparison to the case, then what I tend to do, you can put the IC base in. Obviously the cutout needs to be with the cutout top, and when you put the IC in, obviously the cutout has to be reference as well. What I tend to do is I just solder this directly in so it's flusher, but you've obviously got that choice should you wish to change this. If you damage it, etc., it's easier, or if you blow at any point. In the kit I also supply LED standoffs. So with the LED standoffs, try and do this one-handed. So on each LED you want to put a standoff, and then you'll place the LEDs in the relevant positions, noting that the positives and the negatives. So as you'll see on the clear LEDs, you'll see that the larger tab, let's work out where the camera is on this phone, so the larger tab inside the LED is to the left hand side, which is also, in this case, brilliant with my eyes, it's got the flat on it, but you'll see the flats and on the silk screen of the board that you want to line up. So I'll just check that. So flats. So on the clear ones, the flat has got, it's actually got the shorter leg and the longer, the flag style pin inside the LED. So again, once you've got the standoff in place, you'd insert the LED, and then you can work out the polarity. So flat, short leg. So the short leg, I believe, on these ones also goes to where the flat is. So the longer one, the longer leg would go through the square pad. So I'm saying, get your standoffs on, put your LEDs in place so that it will stood off nicely on the board, and then when you mount the board underneath, then they'll all be set up at a nice height, and let's say the IC won't be holding off the sensors from the holes in the box, because if that was set back and your LEDs were mounted directly to the top, and that would be the case, and the distances aren't set that good. So on the underside, you'll see anything that's dotted means that the parts are fitted from the underside. Again, if you're just building up one board, which would be in this instance, there's no need to put to solder these in place on the edges. That's only if you wish to put two boards together, so they can be left aside. So you've got the switch, as we suggest, that will be fit on the underside, so that fits underneath. So once it's assembled, we'll just switch out and leave it on, and then when the power socket is soldered on as well underneath, I think that must be that way, and you can work out like the positive pin is obviously the centre one, the negative pin is the outer tab, and then on your battery box you've got the switch, so you can adhere the battery box to the back, put the leads in directly to the board, and then leave it on, and then we use the on off. If you glue that to the back of the unit and leave that accessible, you can flick that on and off, and then you can get to the batteries quite easily. So I don't think there's a great deal more to tell you. Obviously you can look at the wiki, which you'll see there. This bill of materials is not always supplied with the kit, so we use this to check this off in most instances and keep a record, but if you look at that link, that gives you a little bit of help. When you get to working down the kit, all the LEDs are marked here, so you've got the photo transistors Q, prefix Q, they're the black ones. So the Q ones are the darker black LEDs, and then the ones that are noted IRD are the like semi-opaque ones, and then the actual bigger ones the Octo Lively uses are the larger 10mm ones. Okay, hopefully that'll help you get up and running. Thank you.